Okay, guys, we're going to get back at this and try to craft on it a little bit more. But yeah, this is going to have to be in parts. So, this right here, I think, is my third part that I'm filming. I do not have any idea how many parts it will take. So, here's the little book. This is out of all the things that Trish sent me for our 10 item swap, and it was a slew of items instead of 10. That's okay. I'm having fun and enjoying doing this. So, this is my plans. I have this right here. Let me see if I can figure out what's I think that's the bottom and this is the top. So, I'm going to glue this, and it is going to be just a trim on the side of this page. Putting my glue on it. I don't know if I'm off camera or in camera. Y'all may can see some of it. Not all of it. Okay, get it off here. Now, this here is going to go right here. Pressing it down. And put it down with that right there. And I don't even mind it sticking off a little bit. It's sticking off at the top a little and at the bottom a little. And that's totally fine. So, we got that on there. Now, I am trying to think what else I might want to do. I got to remind myself, this is the front pocket. Yes, we have these in here and they're finished. They're journaling cards. Okay, when you open this, that's the journaling card sticking out. When you open this, that's a little pocket there. Where is our little doodad? Yes, it is dry over here, I'm sure. And I was going to do this, but then I realized when we close it, I don't like that. So I'm thinking I'm going to stick the other one on the other side of that. Okay, I'm going to pull this out a little bit here. Alright, let me get it here. See, it's going to be opposite. It's over here, the bottom is orange and the top is purple. So over here, the bottom is going to be, which way does it go? Yeah, I think that's the bottom. And I think I was using my Elmer's glue for that to make sure it sticks on good. So I am going to put a little Elmer's glue here. And that is the bottom. And it is going to go right there. Okay. Then the orange top, we're going to put a little glue here in the middle. Okay. Close this back up. Alright. Now this is going to go right there. Okay. Now, that's all fixed. When that dries, we can put it in there and it's pretty on both sides. We're going to lay that back over here to dry some more. And we're going to continue on. So I had some ideals. I have this, and I know what I'm thinking I want to do. So, I kind of separated things out here. Let me push them over a little bit more. I think that's all that's underneath that. Alright, I have this and this for that ideal. I have this and this for that ideal, and this for that ideal. And this is the biggest. And I know I don't want anything like that on the back side. I'm going through my thinking process, y'all. And I know y'all don't know how I'm doing that, because I'm not saying. Alright, this here, let me just do this. I'm also thinking, okay? That's to let me know I'm going to do that there. Over here, I kind of had to, remember, off over here to the side, I have 2 more pieces of scrapbook paper. I'm kind of thinking to do that, but yet, now the thought just came to me, because I could leave that and let that be more journaling spot. And I could put this back here just for a back decoration. That may be what I do there. Okay, so I'm going to leave that laying back there like that. Then, 1, 2. Okay, so these here are kind of small for that ideal, as well as these. So I have these. Okay, oops. So do I want it here and here? Or do I want it here and here? Or do I want one here and one here? Or do I want one here and one here? I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe both on the inside. That's what I'll do. Yeah. That's what I'll do. Okay. I'm hoping they will fit. I am really hoping they will fit. Okay, so what do I want to go with next? I think I want to give that a try. So I have this. It's not going to fit. If I was to cut that off and that off, it might would. So let me try something. I don't know though. That's going to be cutting it close. Let me see if I do something like this. You know, that could work. Alright. So I may do that. But first off, I feel rushed. I really do, trying to do this on video, because I know my video, it takes me time to think and really work on this good. And so it just, I don't like that. What does the yellow one look like? I like that. Yeah, that's the back side. Okay. It's this I need to turn over and glue. Hopefully I don't tear these butterfly wings. Now my husband's home. That means I gotta get off video. Well, I knew I didn't have a lot of time on here anyway, but I wanted to do a little bit because it had been a little while since I was able to get back to this to finish it. I'm making a video. Be through in a minute. Okay, get that on there. Kind of press it down a little bit. Alright, now, if I do that, I'm going to glue it here to here. So, and I might need this glue, so let me do that. I'm going to lay it back down. So I'm going to start it here. Come around here. Up to here. Alright. Now let's glue it right there. Okay. That gives us a decorated pocket. Okay. And on this, well, I've got glue on my fingers and stuff sticking to it. This is going to be some more journaling spot on both sides. So I am thinking, if I could pick things up, I'm going to do this. And glue this on here. Okay. And I'm going to take a blue one. I don't have enough to do both the exact same way, but that's okay. And I'm going to glue that onto there. And those are journaling spots. And that is going to go right there in that pocket. Now, I'm going to do the other one the same way. It'll be like this. I am going to glue. Is that too big? No, it's not. That one is already breaking off. And that's already breaking too. So, let me see if I can quickly put glue on this butterfly. Scared I'm gonna pull it off because that's already tore and broke. Alright. Let's see. Do not. Okay. Go on there. Okay. Come on, go down. Stop doing that. Okay. That is not sticking down. Okay. Alright. So if it lays like this, the glue will be here and come around up to here, I think. Alright, now we're gonna lay that down right there. Rub all that glue off of me, and that fell upside down on the glue. I can't close that up yet. Alright, we're gonna get this one and get this last red star and glue it on here. Now, I feel like we still want something back here, and it may not match and go together, but there's a small butterfly over here, and so I want to put that on there. But stop sticking to me. Okay. Now, we're just gonna do that right there, right across the top. And then we're gonna put that one right there. Come on now, get back stuck on there. All this stuff I have to dry. So that's that. And I probably shouldn't close that until that dries. Well, that's all I'm gonna do right now for this one. So this is another part. I'll be back when I can for another part of it. It's gonna be lots of parts. So y'all hang tight. See y'all in the next one.